I think everybody in every industry has had to adapt and make sacrifices and hit the line in terms of the standards that are expected of everybody. But going from a block where rugby was taken away or people's jobs were taken away, and you're not sure when you're going to get a chance to do what you want to do again, you just get on with it. It just seems like it's the new normal at the moment. If we have to wear a mask, we do it. If we have to wipe down our dumbbells, we crack on with it. All the forms and temperature checks and tests and things. That's just the way it is, and you do it at the snap of a finger, just because you want to do your job and you want to play rugby. So it is what it is, kind of thing. But everybody just wants to crack on with it. But no, you certainly want to try and keep it from getting into your team's bubble, because it's probably going to spread quite quickly if it does. So probably lessons to be learned. Maybe need to try and be a bit tighter. But you know what? It could be anything. It can get in any way. It could just be unlucky for Sale. You probably feel for them because, well, I don't think their game's going ahead, is it? From what I heard last. So that's just a bit disappointing for them. To be honest, for me personally anyway, my daily routine takes up 99.9% of my time anyway. So I'm happy just coming into camp, getting into, I know we're in a bubble, but I go into my own bubble anyway, in terms of just focus time now and go about my day, using every moment and all the resources around me to get better. Like, I just don't feel we're in a position to moan or whinge about going out for a coffee or not being able to do whatever we want to do, because across the world, everybody's just having to adapt and crack on, really. We've got the opportunity to do what we love and play rugby and do our jobs. We're healthy. We're getting paid. We can still live our lives. We're very, very lucky to be doing what we're doing, and we're aware of that kind of thing. So although there are sacrifices and lines to hit in terms of standards, probably we're not going to be able to go home for 4 weeks in the 8 Nations. When we get home, we're only going to be able to see one bubble sort of thing when we're at camp. We can't go for a coffee, but you do it at the drop of a hat because we're getting to do what we love, and we're very lucky. I think if we're here, we know what's expected of us. It's a choice. We've got a great group of guys. We want to play for England, and if we have to do these things to play for England, we just do it straight away. There's greater responsibility on us, more so than ever, in terms of making sure that we do everything we possibly can, not to cause any issues, but also greater opportunity in lots of ways, because to be able to go out and play for your country at a time like this is an opportunity to inspire always, but even more so now, because people might be sat in their homes or had a bad week at work, or might have somebody in the family who isn't feeling very well. For them to be able to turn the telly on and watch England play rugby might put a smile on their face, and might just give them something to distract their heads from what's going on in the crazy world at the moment. So yes, there's responsibility, but there's great opportunity as well. So that's why I have no doubt that we'll do everything we possibly can. Listen, if something bad was to happen, and of course it could, that would be a real shame, but we'll make sure that we do everything we possibly can to make sure that we don't have any slip-ups.